Okay, so now we're going to move on to part number 2. And in this one, what we're going to be doing is outlining the chords with more what people would consider an arpeggio. At the end of part 1, I said, you know, this is called arpeggiating a chord, but we're going to stick to kind of the arpeggios like that. Most people associate them with sweep picking or string skipping, stuff like that. So we're going to do some different chords though this time. We're going to use some minors and majors. We're going to do an A minor chord, a D minor, a C major, and then a G major. So, the thing I want to do different chords this time is because the first one was all 3 major chords, which has an awesome sound. I love the way that the major chords sound, but my favorite sound is that huge dynamic change between majors and minor chords, because they're just so different. The minors have this dark, just such a sad sound. Then you have this uplifting, airy sound of a major chord. And it really makes itself known in arpeggios too, even more so than just the chords. So maybe we were just playing a rhythm. Something simple like that can suddenly come very lively with arpeggios. So if I was playing something like that, and to me, suddenly it grabs your attention, and it just really makes you listen to what the person's playing. So, like I said, we're going to outline these chords, and as far as outlining chords, same kind of principle. We're just finding the notes of the chord. So to find a minor chord, it's a little bit different. It's not the first, third, and fifth anymore. It is the first, flattened third, and then the fifth. So, if we're doing A minor, still basing everything off the major scale. But now we're going to go first, flattened fifth, flattened third, and then the fifth. So we have an A, a C instead of a C sharp now, and then an E. So let's look at this arpeggio that we had here. So the first one is an A minor. We're just going to stick to 3-string ones right now. But for this first note, here's our E already. And the notes don't always have to fall in the same order. So we have an E right here. Here's our A note. Jumping back here, here's our C. And here's another E. So what I am, I'm playing 9th fret on the G, 10th fret on the B, 8th fret on the high E, to 12th fret. Pulling off, and then starting it over again, right here. And I'm sweeping that one. I like to use I use a combination of 1, 2, 4 fingers. Some people do like this. I can't do it that way. Okay, so that's our A minor right there. And there's a bunch of ways to play these. I could have simply play it like that. The reason I picked this one is because I wanted this big swoop up to this D minor. So instead of going like that, I have to go that big jump. I love the way that sounds. So we already did the A minor, onto the D minor. So let's do the same thing. First, flattened third, and fifth. So let's find a D note. Right there. Now the flattened third is going to be an F note versus an F sharp. Because in the D major scale, it goes like this. So we're going D, E, F sharp, which would be our third. Flatten it down to a F. If you don't know what the term flatten means, you actually just take the note and move it back a semitone, or so pretty much just back a fret. So now we have a D, an F, and an A. So I chose to do a D minor up here. Nice, keeping that same pattern with my fingers as I did with the A minor. So I have 14 on the G, which is an A, which is our fifth. Then we have 15 on the, what is this, B, which is our D note. Grabbing that 13 on the high E, which is our F, which is that flattened third. Reaching back up here, getting another A note on the high E, 17th fret. Pulling off, going back to 15. Okay, so now we've outlined two chords already. We have A minor and D minor. Now we're going to move into the major chords. So we're back to a 1, 3, 5 versus the 1 flattened 3, 5. So now we're just doing this real easy shape, which is my favorite. Like I said, I love major chords. I love playing out a major. But anyways, that's not what we're here to do. I'm going to play 12th fret on the G, because we're, well, I guess I should go through what a C chord is made out of. So we got a C note, E note, and then, what is this? This is a G. Okay, so let's kind of walk through that. That's our 1, 3, 5. So, we got this 12 on the G, which is a G note, 11, or what is this, 13 on the B, which is our C, 12th fret high E, which is our E note, another G on that 15 high E, pull off. You guys are pros by now, as long as it's taking me to explain this stuff, so you kind of know where I'm going with this. Okay, now there's a couple different ways to play this G major. I'm going to show you the second way that I played it. I was just shifting down here. That's kind of a lot of shifting if you're not used to this stuff, so I'm going to make this one a little bit easier. Keep it right here. So G major, 1, 3, 5 it up, is going to be 3rd fret low E, which is our G note. There's our A, I'm sorry, that's our B, and then here's our D. So, this is the arpeggio I'm doing. It's going to require you to roll your finger a little bit. 12 on the G, which is a G, 12 on the B, which is a B, 10 on the high E, which is a D, reaching all the way up to 15, getting that G, and going back down. Okay, so that was our chord progression right there. So let me play all of those again. So, carried away. But yeah, so that's our chord progression. So that is outlining them with arpeggios. So again, it just, to me, it proves how beneficial learning the notes on the guitar deck is, and also just learning your scales. If you're not going to learn any other scales, learn your major scale, and that'll help you a ton in your guitar playing journey. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. I will see you with the next video lesson. Peace out, rock on, and I'll see you guys later.